So the challenge I'm doing today is how many Halloween crafts can I possibly do in 10 minutes? And they're all going to be related to upcycled books and paper. So that's ready, set, go. So for my first one, I'm going to go ahead and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to bring this in right here every 10 pages. Now once you get a bunch of them in together, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the tension should hold it in place. You just kind of have to get it started. And this is a really fun 3, 4, 5, 6, nice project. It's easy, it's fun, and you can do all sorts of things with it. While I'm doing this, it would be a great time for you to like and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any of the weekly tutorials, all related to book folding and upcycling paper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'd love you to put in the comments below if you have any other ideas, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, for challenges I could do. I'm always looking for fun ways. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to try new crafts. So see how they're just holding in place just from the friction of it all. So once you have this, you can use this type of sculpture for so many things. But today we're going to go ahead and add, I think, some pumpkins on it. I have a glue gun just because that should speed us up a bit. I'll put one pumpkin right there. Hold it for a second. Add another pumpkin. And these pumpkins I think I got either at Walmart or the dollar store. They were actually a garland, that's why there's the rope right next to it, which you could cut off if you want. I always like to do things in odd numbers. I always think that's adds to the artistic look. So I'm going to do 3 pumpkins on top like so. Hold it in place. And then I'm going to add some greenery. Like so. And you can also put things between the pages that will also hold like that. I'm going to add something like right here on the bottom. Like so. And since I put 2 there, I'm just going to probably put 3 up here just to kind of give us this really nice shape. And we have 6 minutes left. Sure everything stays in place. And just for a little bit more interest, I have some of these just a little bit of white flower things. Just like to always add different textures, different sizes, just for interest, like so. And then if you don't like that, I'm going to make them a little bit shorter. That off. And of course, because I'm rushing, this didn't want to hold in place. There we go. That should be good. Like so. So that is my first one. Very simple, very pretty. And hopefully that holds into place. Next one. I'm going to make a banner. So I'm going to go ahead and I already cut some squares of dictionary paper, and then I'm going to fold it in a rectangle, and then make sure the sides are there. One side's going to go up and one side's going to go down, and then fold in half. And it's going to make a really fun fall banner. So let me show you that again. Fold into a rectangle, one side up, one side down, fold in half. And you're just going to repeat that for each part of the banner. And now I have 5 minutes left. Nothing like a little bit of stress. And fold in half. And I'm just doing this with 6. You can make your banner as long as you'd like. And then you can decide whether you want to attach them with ribbon, or I like, because it's the harvest season, I like to do a little bit of twine. But it's really up to you. And the nice thing about this one is you can, the way you decorate it obviously depends on what holiday. You could use this for birthdays, Christmas, congratulations, bridal shower, that kind of thing. So I'm going to take some burlap that I have right here, cut a nice long piece, and then you're going to glue. You could use white glue, glue gun, whatever you'd like, and just fold that around the burlap to hold in place, and then evenly space them like so. See how quickly this comes together, and yet it's very, very fun and festive. And it's nice because you can always get the kids or grandkids involved as well if you want, so they can make decorations for their own events. And of course I'm down to 3 minutes, nothing. I got this, I got this. And the last piece of the banner right here. Oops, we've got one piece. That goes there. That goes there. Now, because I want to make this Halloween inspired, I'm going to go ahead and take this orange paper and cut out some pumpkin shape. So I'm just going to go up for the pumpkin, down, and then just back up a little bit, just to get our pumpkin shape. And then I'm going to glue that. Oh, it needs to be a little bit smaller, of course. Whenever you're trying to do anything in a hurry, it's always like this. So they need to be a bit smaller to fit onto the banner, of course. So here's our pumpkins. Go ahead and glue those on, like so. And then after they're glued on, you're going to go ahead and you can add little pumpkin lantern kind of shape if you'd like. You can make one each one slightly different. Add a little top to the pumpkins like so. Time. I really didn't give myself a lot of time this time. I would have been a little ambitious with all the crafts I had planned. Okay, so that's the Halloween banner. Nothing like 42 seconds to keep going. And then I was going to take these Christmas ornaments and turn them into pumpkins. I cut out some orange pieces from magazines. And then I'm going to Mod Podge them. Of course I can't hurry up. I'm just going to take some Mod Podge and cover this with the orange, with different oranges. let it dry, and then I was going to add a jack-o'-lantern face on top and then trim everything. So I thought this would be like a fun, and I'm out of time, so I didn't get to finish that. So what I was able to accomplish in 10 minutes though is really, really fun. So I made this beautiful harvest centerpiece that I could use for Thanksgiving or Halloween, anything in the month of October. And then I also made this really fun banner that can be hung for different holidays, but this time it's for Halloween. And what I didn't get to finish, unfortunately, is going to be this pumpkin that I'm going to do with all different oranges, and then I'm going to do a brown stem so that you can't tell it's a Christmas ornament. And then I was going to put a magnet on the back, and there'd be a really fun refrigerator magnet. So no matter whether you want to challenge yourself or just sit back and relax and craft, paper is such a fun way to do that. So happy folding and happy harvest.